So this is the way to get involved in pigeon racing if you don't have birds of your own, not got the time, not got the money, not got the access to keeping them. We've got a loft here. There's 23 young birds. I think there's 8 or 9 older birds as well. Some of them have already got names, some of them haven't. We started this process about 2 months ago, but now's the time that we need to give some more birds some names for people to follow and show some interest in and hopefully get some enjoyment. We're going to be live streaming races. We're going to be live streaming training tosses. The first thing we need to do is get names for the young birds that are still without names, and then we need to go through the survival series, which is to decide which birds will be staying as old birds next year, and basically anything that completes the survival series will be in the old bird team for next year. Survival series map will come out over the next few days, so you can see exactly where the training tosses will be, and I'm going to do my very best to get it all fully live streamed for anybody that wants to see the birds return, and hopefully as well video all of the liberations. So that's the plan. Let's crack on with it. So just before we look at the birds that are still here and the ones that are available for naming, I'd love you to hit subscribe and hit that bell button so you get notifications of all the new races and all the new training that will be happening here at Foxstone Lofts and Racing Pigeon World. Right, so first things first, we need to see which ones we've got left. So here we go, guys. Which pigeons remain? 16974. Ian. Honesty is here. Okay. This one is a new one which will need a name. Any that you see with the blue ring tags on the opposite leg and no ETS ring, no electronic ring, they will need naming. So there's one of those. I don't even need to check this one because there's Grizzly. So that's good news there for Josh. Okay, next up we have 4827 Adrian, Warkid. Warkid's here, alive and well. This is another new one, so we'll need to get a name sorted for this one. So that's 2. Need names. 40836. Lynton, Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's all good. Right. Andy Bird, Loz's Champ. Loz's Champ is all good. Alive and well. Last one out of there. 962. That's my mother-in-law's. The Wills family bird. So then get the rest of these ones off the floor and that now. This one needs naming as well. So this one's got a pink ring. And that one will need names, so that's 3 that need names. $40848. Randy, Mr. TNT, looking good. Okay, next up. 529. Ashley Steers Turbo. Just there. I know this one. This is Ava. Ava Ava Bolt. Hendry. That's yours. $40842. Tutu! Peggy! All good. Peggy's all good. Okay. Oh, another one that needs naming. And another one that needs naming. Okay, this is one that got brought in. 16978. Dave Richards. This is Bullet. That one's bonkers. I remember this one. And she's so small, she's hard to get hands on sometimes. Mazda. Yeah, I remember now. I've got my mojo back a bit now. After they got poorly, like, I wouldn't say I lost interest, but you don't really keep up on what's still here, so 51. Ian McCarten's Fury. Just there. That's another one that needs naming. Four more, another one that needs naming. So I've got a few that need naming here, guys, which is nice. I think there's 8. Stephen Hawking, Mincemeat. Looking good. And the last one that's here, Neville, Downunder Thunder. Brilliant. Brilliant. So that's all good news. I think there's 23. I'll check back through and post in the comments or in the description, I should say, exactly which ones are here, so you guys can quickly look. And now what I'll do is we'll let's look at how we're going to name these ones that need names on in the young bird loft, and then we'll look at the old bird loft at a later date. Oh, one more, sorry, because the old birds aren't going anywhere, so they'll be fine, they can hold on for a bit. Last one, Philip Vetier's Legend, molting quite heavily. Phillips is here. Right, that is definitely it. So that's what we've got, that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, let's get these ones named. So now we know which ones are here and which ones aren't. We need to get these named. So dead simple, if you've got a pigeon remaining, by all means chuck a name in case we don't get enough, but I think we will. But priority will go to people that haven't got a bird remaining. You've just seen the video with all the birds on that are still there. And if you look in the description for the video, that tells you exactly who's got birds remaining. And it also gives the details of the birds that still need names. So there's 8 pigeons, I believe, that need names. We'll get, you'll see all the ring numbers in there that need the names. And we're just going to draw them out of a hat. So chuck some names out, and we'll get these named first, and then again, once those have been named, we'll look at the old birds that need names to them, and again, it will go to priority of people that aren't following any bird at the moment. That's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Next video, we'll get all these young birds named, and then we can crack on with the survival series. We'll get the map up there as well, so everyone can see what the next few weeks has in store for these cracking little babies.